Megan Hicks of I Run Far, and it's the day after the, oh no, wait, it's not the day after, it's still the day of the 2016 Diagonale de Fous. I'm with women's third place finisher Emma Roca. You finished third place at Diagonale de Fous.
I'm so happy.
I think you're really sore though.
Yes, I suffer. I wanted to be in a better place, not on the position, but yes on the time, the finish time.
Okay.
But the sensations were not as expected.
You said at the finish, when you finished in 30 hours and 10 minutes, that you wanted to get under 30? So is that the time expectation that you had? Okay. So 10 minutes in a 30-hour race, you're still a little disappointed with yourself?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. So let's say that there might be a little type A perfectionism in you a little bit?
Yes, completely.
Okay. Okay.
I'm so perfectionist because I want to improve. But this type of results make me improve better and have a best performance for the next one. Not Diagonale de Fous, another one. It's so hard.
Okay. So I've been watching you race for about 4 years now, and I've seen you at a lot of finish lines, and you like never look tired. But last night you look worked. You had to put it all out there for this third place finish.
Yes, I rushed too much from the half of the race through the finish, trying to catch the second woman.
Okay.
The first was a galaxy over, so no problem. It was another fight.
Well, a Star Wars reference.
Yes,
there.
exactly.
Galaxy over.
But the second, yes. She was there, I was running with her in some parts, so I knew how she was running. And I tried on the downhills, but they were not as long as expected or as technical as expected to gain the time that she was putting me on the uphill.
Got it.
But we tried, and one of the things that I love, Megan, after finishing these races, is that you've done as much as you could. You just gave the last energy inside your body, so I'm happy for that. I don't care if I finally did third, 45 minutes after the second, I don't care, but I fight till the end.
You've been to a lot of tough races around the world now, tough long mountain ultras. Can you try to describe what Diagonale de Fous is like for you and maybe for other people considering this race?
It's a mix. I think it's a mix of ultra races because it's hard because of the longest. And you have long races also. You have Transalpine, but it's a marathon every day. It's a stage race, but it's long. You have, well, I didn't run the Tour de Giants, I didn't run it. But this is long. It's because the first man does more than 21 hours.
Yeah.
So it's long. Then also it's hard because of the climate, because in 45 minutes you can have the most extremely heat with humidity, with cold that you have to cover and you have to put the arm sleeves, everything. So it's like 45 minutes before I was okay, and now I'm freezing, or now I'm having a heat that I cannot take out of my body. It's like, what happens? It's hard because, how can I say it? You don't expect such a quantity of downhills, such technical with steep stairs, not very clean at the same. The rocks are there, so they don't care if
the rocks don't care.
The rocks are still there, so you have to adapt. It's not like American trails that they can be technical, but they are there and you can run. Here also, some parts you couldn't have a good pace because you went down and then again a little up, and then down, and then a little up. And it's like,
it's not hard to find a rhythm.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And it's interesting because it's a lot of people watching it, so you feel like you are in the Tour of France of the ultra races. This is a good sensation, but at the same time, I don't like at all 3,000 people running.
Being surrounded by people so much.
And in the beginning, the first 10Ks, you couldn't go through if you had any problem. You had just to follow the line.
Keep going.
Yes, many people all the time.
Uh-huh.
It makes me a little stressed.
Okay.
And also in the mountains. If you find many people telling you what to do, come here. I prefer being more alone.
A little more solitude than you found.
Yes.
I was actually going to ask you about that because as an observer, and I asked Javi Dominguez in our interview the same question, I found the Mafat crater to be a really interesting place as an observer because it's this extremely wild and remote place, but yet there are villages, so there are locals sort of watching you pass through this really remote place. And then there's also all these hikers and backpackers who've hiked up there to cheer for you. And then on top of that, there's the media hounding you by helicopter and watching you very close. So there seems to be this expectation at Diagonale de Fous that you take what's an internal process of ultramarathoning it and you have to externalize it to the people and the culture.
But
and
then,
I'm really curious what people think of that.
For me, the balance is not good because then
Okay.
you don't have your peace with the mountains.
There wasn't enough peace for you. Okay.
Because I'm comparing also with Hara. That
Sure,
for me is the
sure.
ideal. I know I'm there, I'm with the mountains and it's like we are.
And the bears and the mountain lions are your company. And
Here I saw many frogs, I saw some spiders that I didn't like, and I saw little mice, and that's it.
okay.
But
And people.
many people,
Okay.
all. But also it's kind, and it's good to see people, and they just cheering you, and it's okay. But when you are on the wild that they have here, for me, I would love to be more.
Yeah.
alone.
Okay. Walk us through your own race a little bit. I mean, the race starts out insanely fast, running those pavement kilometers. And you're down by the sea. It's nighttime. It's hot and humid. Talk about the early part of your race.
I didn't like.
Okay, we need to talk
It's my summarize. I didn't like.
the beginning part.
Only because the expectation of the people cheering
Okay.
everything. Okay, it's fantastic. But then going up, pavimented road, really hot, humidity, just sweating, many people, and after when you look back and you see all the headlamps, it's nice. But
Like
you see
it's pretty.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
pretty. You see also in Gran Canaria and Transvolcanic, you see this image of a snake or flats. But it was hard
Okay.
and not pretty because
It's dark.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's from the city
Yeah.
going to the mountains.
Yeah.
And then when it gets the light, when we are arriving to Fous, wow, really nice. And this night it was also the moon.
There was an incredible large waning moon. Yeah.
And we went through the Le Chemin de les Anglais with the moon there. Why I cannot stop here?
This is your second night now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I did some photos with the cell phone. Not that night because with the iPhone you don't do many nice photos
Yeah.
with no light.
Yeah.
But during the day, yes, I had to
Stop
stop.
and take
Yes,
photos.
a little.
Excuse me, I'm racing for the podium,
Yes,
but I'm
but
taking photos.
it's like I cannot get out of here without a photo of the canyons and the jungle and.
Talk about the middle part of the race. The Cirque de Mafat gets a reputation for being just girly. Did it fulfill that reputation for
Yes,
you?
it was slowly all the time, up and down, very steep, very long, and the miles didn't run out. It was like still here, still. I said okay, and also to be really aware of the water supplies
Okay.
because if you need to eat and you don't have much water till 3 hours, well, 2 hours after. And I didn't know if from the creeks I could take the water, so I didn't risk. I didn't take
Got
the
it.
risk. But it was really nice, this part for me. And also climbing to Maido, well, first climb. Wow.
It's a 2,000 meter climb that takes place starting at 100K into a 100-mile race. I mean, like, what does that mean? Like, what is that like?
This is the sensation during the whole race of Diagonale de Fous. that you had presents. During the race, you had presents. You had Milo. You have
gifts, you mean?
gifts.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Sorry, you have gifts. You know, some of them they fit you, okay, but some of the gifts is like we have to race this part because the end, just arriving to the Colorado Trail to go down to the stadium, the last trekking before the Colorado, it was like fucking road up and down, no sense, through the sentier, through the trail that goes to the Colorado. Before arriving to the Colorado Trail,
which is the last trail to finish the race.
After Le Chemin de les Anglais,
Okay.
then we have the last two uphills, long,
Okay.
tired,
Yeah.
pavimented, and they say, why this gift now?
Why this gift? This is not a gift.
No.
then.
And you never arrive. Yes, but it was really nice. It's, for me, it's one race that you have to do it once alive, for the ambience, for the island, for the race by itself. But to repeat, man, I don't think so.
Yeah. Once is enough.
Once is enough. I am confident that in every race I finish, in every ultra race I say the same, that I will not repeat. And then after 1 month I try, where is the application date?
Okay, so
But-
I won't hold you to that.
But in
consideration.
Diagonale, you hurt everything.
Okay.
Every tiny part of your body hurts. Bump, rocks here, and it's volcano rocky. It's really
Rough.
yes,
Yeah.
and it cuts you.
Yeah.
And I had a blister inside, and I just touched through a rock, and the rock punched my blister inside the shoe, so the shoe started to be like a spot, completely water spot inside the shoe. And I said, it's the blister that went out the liquid. And I said, hoping that it's not moving more. But it's the rocks here are really volcanic.
The last question for you, because it's about to get dark.
But it's nice.
Beautiful,
It's
though.
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Lots of sharks now. They're coming.
You at the finish last night, I mean, you were properly worked. You kind of leaned over, you had to sit down straight away, you limped away afterwards, but there was also kind of like this sense of like, I did it. I mean,
I did
you're
it.
a few minutes over your time goal. Maybe you're a little bit more worked than you would like to be. I mean, are you going to fly away from the island still proud of how this went?
Completely.
Okay.
Completely. I'm really proud to keep on going, to don't deserve, to not to quit, just giving my pace, my time, to get inside again the race and to fight for it. And for me, it's the best. To have a race hard, but fight till the end.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
It was fun to watch you work it out there.